we are up against Junt, Sacrifice, 1 Corvold, free Citadel, pretty stock for, alright. Alright, I hope opponent has not been waiting for too long. Same looks just fine. I have my 1 Healer's Intervention, which is for this matchup. Double Temple, so as long as I can find anything good in the first couple turns, like by turn 3. 4 Familiar, 4 Goose, 1 Corvold, 4 Devil, 4 Priest, 4 Ghost Rider, 3 Bola Citadel, 4 Claim the Firstborn, 4 Trails, 4 Witch Oven, yeah, just super stock. Don't need another ECD right now. Alright, focus Gab. Which is Oven. Okay. Come on. Our sets. Archon. Archon's pretty bad at Death Priest. It is a curve play though. Archon. Ooh, tough. It is a spell. But I feel like Healer's Intervention is going to be my turn 4 play. Do they have an actual removal spell for Archon? Not really. Just Priest or Bust. Might be good at some point, might be too little too late. I guess I'll just keep it. Kind of desperate for some... Am I desperate for some spells though? I guess I can run it on turn 4 maybe if their draw's like a bit clunky. I think I'm going to save my intervention for now. Alright, looks like keeping the Archon's working out. They could have a Devil and figure out a way to sack 4 permanents in 1 turn. Seems pretty unlikely though. Do we need to have Devil, Passage, sack Passage, play a 1-drop? We need to have like Devil plus Scat plus land. Another Ghost Rider, okay. At least that means they get to sack the Ghost Rider to the other Ghost Rider, which is kind of annoying. So should I start ECDing Ghost Riders, or should I make a bunch of tokens here? I think starting to ECD Ghost Rider is nice with the curve. Yeah. They might sack it to the Witch's Oven. Depends on their hand. Let's see. Hopefully they don't have their 1 Corvold. That'd be kind of nasty. Alright, bottom. That's good news. They have their 1 Corvold. They get to draw 3 cards off it. At least it's kind of nice. The chapter of the ECD means I'm not getting Bola Citadel on their next turn. So that part is nice. Alright, Devil. Alright, I mean they have 3 permanents they can sack. Let's see if they have the 4th one. They didn't have a trailer cat earlier in the game. Bottomed one. Okay. So next turn I can go Omen. See what we draw. Could Yorion my ACD. It's a bit low on value. And bring back the Arkansas Sungrace might be good. But I probably need to deal with the Devil. Wait, why didn't they just... Shouldn't they have sacked the token to the Witch's Oven? It sounded maybe better. They could have sacked the token to the Witch's Oven and then sacked the food. Alright. Do I want to let ECD go? Or is just playing Yorion enough value here? It might be enough value. And they have the tax, the ECD tax. And they don't get to sack it. So they won't even have cards to bring back Woe Strider. And it means they get taxed again the turn after that. Alright, well, either one I think I'm attacking. I don't know, casting Birth plus Omen's pretty tempting. Because it means like... Yeah, casting Birth and Omen's just super tempting here. But the Yorion's a super good clock. I mean, it seems rough for them to come back from Yorion. Yeah, I think I'm just going to cast Yorion, honestly. Even if it's just ECD, I think that's just good enough right now for me. Plus they're taxed next turn, so no Bola Citadel, and they're going to be taxed the turn after that, so still no Bola Citadel, so that's kind of their big comeback mechanism. And actually half Corvold. I'll have Shatter the Sky. Do you have Shatter the Sky? Alright, let's see if we can find something sweet. Yeah, I can Shatter the Sky and bring back Yorion next turn. Or maybe I can just find it to Teferi or something. Our set's pretty good too. Our set's pretty good in this spot. Means that Corvold doesn't draw them cards. Or what I can do is take Omen of the Sea. Let's see. What if I Shatter the Sky? I Shatter the Sky to draw a card. To do some stuff on their turn. On my turn, I get to play Omen of the Sea in my upkeep. Bring back Yorion. Blink 2 Omen of the Seas. Play my turn. And they're both good. Our set's super sick too. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna do that. I think this is good. Could be wrong, but I think this is good. Might not be better though. We'll see. Keep that because it's good with Yorion, and it's also, I'm gonna set an upkeep spot. Keep stop. They can still draw a card on my turn. Or they could claim my 2/2 as well. They could claim my 2/2 and attack Narset with both. But then they have to sack a permanent without drawing the card, so that's not super great for them. I think this was pretty good for me. I wonder if they forgot about the ECD tax. Could bring back Archon and play a bunch of... Bring back Archon and play a bunch of enchantments. Don't want to reset Narset on 5, by the way. Alright, I think I'm going to do that. I guess I gotta see what I'm drawn to. That's perfect, right? Could bring back Archon. Do I care about the value or do I want a bunch of 2/2s? I guess I'll do Yorion. Deathly Omen. If I blink Narset, they can sack stuff. What are they gonna sack? They can sack their Corvold, but they're sacking that anyways. So they do get to play Bola Citadel next turn. Bola Citadel was 1 mana up without having to play the land. So that's pretty good for them. It's a bit scary for sure. Don't need another Narset. Do need a land? Alright, we need no. I think the fairy's probably pretty good. Yeah, here it comes. Let's see it. Familiar, that's like obviously the best card they can hit. Okay, land right away, I like that. Priest, that's okay. Priest, that's okay. Witch's Oven, it's pretty good for them. Claim the Firstborn would actually be pretty sick here. Another Priest, that's okay. They kind of need Claim now, or else they're just going to die to my Yorion attack. Because if they have Claim, they can claim one of their Priests. That'd be actually so disgusting. Because they claim one of their Priests, they make me sack, and then they have the mana maybe to cast a Woe Strider. It's getting a bit scary. Still have the mana to like shatter intervention for 2 and shatter the sky, but alright. I mean, I think I just win, right? Just bounce the goose. They can go down to 1. Actually, no, they have a bunch of life they can work with. Alright, let's not punt here. I could bounce Citadel. They have the ECD tax.
Yellow hat. Yellow hat.
$5. Alright, let's see. If I bounce the goose, they can gain 3, go up to 6, gain 2 more. Let's start by using Narset, I guess. I have no timeouts. I mean, I need to make sure I don't timeout here. EC is probably going to be good at some point. Can I just ECD? I have to like... You have to shatter the sky. Alright, let's attack. Yeah, maybe just bringing back that Archon would have been better. Alright, I should shatter this guy first, draw my card, see what's up. Not in super great shape here. It's close, I guess. I don't know who's ahead. Like to think I'm still ahead, but we'll see. I wish I had one more mana. Get rid of both ovens. I could just bounce the Citadel. It caused them... I have the mana to replay it. I don't know, I should just kill it. Pretty sweet game though. We both didn't have the greatest starts. You're an Archon, alright. I think I need to get rid of Citadel, right? I think if I could get rid of the last oven, I'd be in really great shape. I actually get to bring back 2 cats. Attack my Narset down to 1. Yeah. If they have another Citadel, it's gonna be tough. Which they easily could have. Alright, Woe Strider. It's pretty good for them. You get to scry a lot. Alright, what do I want to bring back? Do I want to bring back Yorion again or just an Archon? I mean, I could make a lot of tokens. Play an Archon, play a second Archon. ECD to Woe Strider, so they don't have an easy. And I get 2 tokens. I mean, Priest is good, but is it that good? Or I could bring back Yorion. Get more card advantage. I could still play an Archon and an ECD. And I have 1 token I can blank. Do I need the card advantage? Kind of, I think. Alright, I think I'm just gonna bring back Yorion again. Oh yeah, no, bringing back Yorion is absolutely great. I'm so dumb. Because I get to bling the Omens and they come back with the Archon at end of turn. Yeah, Alright, so... Yeah, I think that's just a play. I think you want to get rid of Woe Strider, because if you do somehow have Citadel, them having Woe Strider to start the turn is kind of disgusting. Bouncing Priest is pretty good too. 2 mana. I guess it's not very good against Narset. Alright, I'll do ECD. Who just resubbed? Oh, they're scooping. Wow. Okay. Air Crisp, thanks for the Twitch Prime. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This matchup's a bit tricky. I think I have too many cards to bring in and I don't really know what I want to board out. Because Vito's good against, let's see, what do they have in their sideboard? They have the usual Force in their Vines for Duress and Murder Strider if they want to. Yeah, everything's pretty good against them, honestly. All the cards are important. Veto is nice because it counters Citadel. The cheap removal is nice. Gust is good against... Gust is like... Doesn't deal with Citadel, doesn't really deal with Woe Strider, which is annoying. I think Omen of the Sun is nice for the life gain. I think Narset can be a bit slow. I usually trim Narset into Fairy in this matchup. Narset's kind of nice against Corvold and Priest. I think they board out Priest and they don't have a ton of Corvold. Maybe all the glass caskets and stuff is like too many, and I don't actually need this many. Veto counters. It counters a lot, but it's hard to have mana up at the same time, except later. I'm gonna trim a veto. It does do the one casket. And that might be too many 4-drops as well. But I think Archon's kind of decent against them. Maybe you just go down to 2 Teferi. I think that's fine as well. 3-drop, 4-drop. I'm gonna keep. It's not great, but I think it's good enough. Temple is nice in this hand. How much time do I have left? 19, a bit less. All right, perfect draw. Okay. They have a solid draw as well. Probably save that Gust for later, or in response to a Fatal Passage. Another Goose. It's probably pretty good for them. I don't know if another Goose does a ton, actually. Can't ever really be bad. All right. I'm never really gonna passage while I'm tapped out so they don't get got by the Gust. I might want to save it in case I have a Devil, though. Alright, obviously I need lands here. Nothing else. I wouldn't keep anything else. Maybe Omen of the Sea, I guess. Alright, no land. That kind of sucks. What do I want to discard? Don't think I want to discard Shatter. I don't think I want to discard one of my free mana cards. Maybe Narset. Yeah, I'll just discard the Narset. Hopefully they just sack Passage. Alright, that's super nice. Can get rid of the trail, and I don't have to discard. All that worked out. Alright, a little unlucky here. Oh, do I still have the banner at the top of the screen? Sorry about that. Figured I'd have it in between rounds and I totally forgot to remove it. I'm sure it's not the first time, the last time it's gonna happen. Alright, well, I have a decent clock. Ah, come on. Alright, let's see. That's pretty rough. I wasn't even greedy. I didn't board out Birth of Meletis. I obviously didn't board out a land. I mean, that's a card I could board out on the draw. I could board out a Field of Ruins, actually. I don't think it's bad. Yeah, I mean, this game's got to be over. There's crying. They're going to find something good. That's 6 damage a turn. Yeah, I need to hit land pretty much. Not that land, but okay. Top. That's probably GG. Does a devil kill me? Probably. 4 damage down to 8. I think devil is exactly lethal. How much damage is familiar? It's 1 damage, 1 sag the familiar, 1 sag the food. So it's 3 damage. Yeah, it's super. Devil is super lethal. Alright, Witch's Oven. That's also really bad for me because I think they just have lethal now, even if I draw on tap land. Which I do not draw. Does Omen of the Sun keep me alive on 1 turn? I'm not even sure. So that's me down to 3, 5. I think I'm actually dead on board. And even if I'm not, down to 3 if they want to, block. I go up to 5, but then they can just make 2 foods. Sack to the Woe Strider, sack. Alright, that's just game. So I don't need the cheap cards as badly. Veto's a bit better on the play because you actually get to counter trail. Let's see. What did I say? Maybe just cut a Teferi. I love Teferi in this matchup. I mean, sometimes you get to bounce a food and stuff, but sometimes you get to bounce a devil. It's not like amazing or anything. 2 Gus, 2 Veto. Is that too reactive that they hit too many of the same cards? Gus hits Devil and Trail. Corval. Maybe Devil just doesn't hit enough. It's mostly Devil and Trail. And maybe Corvold. Veto hits Trail, Oven, Citadel. I think when in doubt, just leave in Teferis. Do I want more glass caskets? I don't think I want a ton of glass caskets. Maybe when in doubt, just leave in Teferi. 1 Gus, 1 Veto. I could just do 4 Teferi, honestly. I could do 3 Narset too. I don't hate it. I could do 1 Gus, 1 Veto, 3 Narset, 3 Teferi. That's pretty good too, I think. Alright, I'll do that. I don't need the reactive cards that badly. They're like nice to have, but like Healer's Intervention, ECD do a lot of the get rid of the annoying stuff a lot. But cheap removals just have like a few cheap answers here and there, be able to cast more than 1 spell a turn. Alright, snap. So it's kind of close. I mean, for Narset, am I ever going to play Narset before Teferi? Seems unlikely. It's exactly Narset on turn 3. Alright, let's just play Hallowed Fountain. Damage matters in this matchup. Damage definitely matters. Also the thing that I'm shuffling after scrying a bunch to the bottom, so that's not like super optimal, but hopefully they just go like, I was gonna say maybe just turn 2 Low Strider and I can bounce it. That'd be nice. They have Goose, Cat, Oven. That's pretty scary. Nope. So I can Omen plus Temple. Or I can Teferi plus. Kind of like Omen Temple out of the way. Teferi's like not that great in this matchup, especially if they go like trail or something. I'll feel like I almost lost my turn. Alright, now I really don't want to shuffle my deck. This game's gonna be close, or maybe I'm just gonna get blown out, but it's definitely not gonna be easy for me. Unless the hand is weird and they just, oh, looks like they have trail maybe, if they're not bringing back the cat right away. Yeah. Man, if that Teferi was a Gust or a Veto, it's probably the game right there. Maybe I do want like more trails, more vetoes. I even know Teferi's not that good in this matchup. I know it. Well, maybe we'll find Helios Intervention. Can get rid of Trail and Witch's Oven, but then they still got the... It's only a little band-aid. I think ECD is going to be good at some point. But I guess I get to play Yorion first. Well, it depends. I might want to play ECD before Yorion. And blank everything. But I also need to find oof. I'll probably find an ECD for my turn 6, but am I gonna want it on turn 5? Probably. Alright, I'll just keep it bound, that's correct. Motherland, not super great. Yeah, I don't like my chances this game. It's looking pretty grim. I mean, they have Tron, they even have like Super Tron. I think the matchup is okay, but obviously when they have Goose, Trail, Oven, Cat right away and I don't have any interaction. When in doubt, keep Teferi, he said. Nice. I mean, Trail's kind of the cards I'm most scared of. I think it's probably unexcusable to not have both vetoes and at least a couple gusts. Yeah. Hopefully they just play a devil. I guess they get to shoot my Teferi a bunch. 1, 2. Not that bad actually. Could have been worse for sure. Alright, I don't think there's like 20 different scenarios here. I think I'd mail it to minus my Teferi. I think I just want to keep it in play and plus it again. Opponent on that low clock. Alright, the digging. Another devil. Feels like it could be worse. I think I kind of don't hate soaking up the damage here. I don't really need the extra card from Teferi right now. I'm kind of keeping pace. Probably at some point they're going to cast Bolas Citadel. I guess they'll have the tax. So yeah, keeping that ECD on top was just super important. I would have cost myself the game, I guess. Would have been actually GG, I think, if I hadn't kept that ECD on top. Could have gotten the rest or something though. Alright. Corvold would be... That would be okay for that. That would be like amazing actually. Probably just gonna go like Devil, Goose. And then they get to use Trail once, kill my Teferi if they want to. Do they have some better turn than Devil plus Goose? Devil plus Goose is kind of bad against Shatter the Sky, I guess. I guess just... Maybe just Devil alone is better? Alright, Devil. Oh, Witch's Oven. Wow. Tough. Goose. Can kill the Teferi, I guess, but it's not the end of the world. Please have something in my graveyard for ECD. Teferi just soaking up. It was what? 3 mana? It soaked up 6 damage so far. Not the best use of my turn. What can you do? Another Omen. Alright, what am I looking for? Besides Healer's Intervention? Maybe you want to... Oh no, they don't want to bring back the cat right away just for an extra damage. I don't think so. Oh wow, that's pretty scary. Means they're going for the throats, because or else they would bring it back on their turn to be able to use Trail. Means they're valuing a damage more than a trail activation. That's kind of terrifying. Alright, I don't think the fairy is what I need. Okay, a land drop secured. That is definitely not what I need. I mean, it's not the worst card. Am I just dead if they have a devil? Do I sack my Fabled Passage in response to devil if they play another devil? I guess they figured they had enough value with Trill and maybe they would rather get the 1 damage in. Kind of makes sense. So next turn I can go, I'm not sure, maybe Narset into Omen of the Sun. Or Narset and try and find the intervention to get rid of 2 Witches Oven. Oh, they're just playing a Bola Citadel. Wow. I think they've already played a land, though. Okay. I mean, this is not the worst for me. So I can attack. I can make the Yorion on Yorion play, actually. Let's see. So, alright, I'm gonna start with Omen of the Sea. See what we find. Definitely don't need these cards. Alright. Alright, so I can attack. Play Castle Vantress. Sack that. Get a Plains. Play Yorion. I actually want to keep this one. And I want to blank like this. I guess I'll do that last, right? So this play we were talking about the other day that never really came up for me, but it's coming up now and it's sweet. Do I need ECD? I'm gonna see 9 cards, so I'll either find a Yorion to bling that one, or yeah, I want like Healed's Intervention. Shatter the Sky, I mean it could be good. Seems kind of unlikely. I mean Devil might be annoying, but I can find an answer for that. I mean I guess I'll keep Yorion, it's pretty good. Oh, yeah, right. I get to do that again. So when do they come back? All right, well, if they don't kill me next turn, if they don't have their 3rd devil, I think I might be in business. It's gonna help them find the 3rd devil, though. This game's gonna be a bit rough. I guess they don't have infinite mana. Whoa, man, so close. So freaking close. I need a freaking intervention. And planner cleansing would be nice. Don't devout decree too. I mean, instant speed devout decree is actually gonna be good at some point, maybe. All right, let's see. Intervention, I can get rid of 2 ovens and a trail, maybe? And then this way, this lets me play Omen of the Sun. Do I want to keep Devout Decree? Actually, I have no idea if I want to keep Devout Decree or not. What if I do it for the full amount, get all their stuff? All right, I guess I'll keep Devout Decree for now. Let's see what's coming up after. Ether Gust sounds actually kind of nice, maybe better than Devout Decree. All right, timeout used. I don't need lands for now. All right, I can bring back a cat down to 7. Attack me with everything. All right, the question is, do I leave them with a trail of crumbs or not? Five, 6.
Yellow hat. Yellow hat.
I think this is pretty safe, right? I think I can just get rid of everything, all 4. And then have Veto or Gust up. I'm close to being dead, but they don't have a ton, and next turn I start to go Omen, Yorion, and stuff. Alright, what do I want to discard? Probably can discard like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like a Narset and a Birth, maybe? I don't think I even want to attack. When in doubt, no attacks. And turn. Am I just dead? Not dead, right? 6, they attack me down to 4, they play Woe Strider, can make a food down to 3, and I'm not dead. Alright, don't need Narset, and probably don't need that either. Man, it's so close. Yeah. Wow, they actually drew it. They actually drew it. Oh, that's gross. I have to do it, right? Or else I'm just dead. Wow. I need to draw Field of Ruin. Oh wait, do I get back something in my upkeep? I have a Yorion. Or a Narset or a Teferi. Good Omen of the Sun. I could see what I draw first, right? I think I get to see what I draw first. Omen of the Sun, go up to 6. Yorion. Teferi gives me instant speed, Shatter the Sky. Kind of want to find a shatter this guy actually, right? Alright, I'm just gonna play Omen, but I don't know if that's correct or not. That might be bad. I mean, game losing play. Do I actually want to blink something, or do I just want to find a shatter this guy? Alright, just bring back Nassif because I'm not too sure. I think this might be bad though. Not an intervention. I can just gain a lot of life. Alright, well, I'll definitely take that. I'll definitely play a land. So if I blink, how much damage do they actually have? Make a food end of turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. More than, yeah. Alright, no attacks. So I can gain 8 life. Alright, hopefully I didn't just miss something really obvious and I'm not just super dead on board. I don't think I am. Okay. It's not like they get to draw more cards. Okay. It's not close to lethal, right? I guess maybe it was Woe Strider it is, but they don't have a way to sack their Woe Strider. And they don't have the mana to bring it back. Am I dead? They're just crying to see what they have on top, because why not? I guess try to decide what to do with the rest of their turn. 1, 2, yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna block that. Even though it means they can bring it back next turn. Okay, looks like they probably want to shoot Nassif, or do they want to shoot my Yorion? They topped. Okay, that's pretty scary, but a veto up. I think that deals with most of the card they would want to top. A 5 minute. Oh, yeah, 30 seconds left. I didn't even realize. Wow. It's actually sick. All right, let's see what we have on top. ECD. So I could just ECD the devil and keep veto up. Or I can Yorion. All right. I mean, I don't think they have time to kill me, right? Alright, I guess I don't have to keep veto up. I'm just gonna ECD. I think I'm just gonna cast Yorion. I mean, there's no way in 20 seconds they can kill me. Alright, I don't know who would have won this game, but I think I probably would have been fine. Oh, that game was really close. Alright, good game. Wow, that one gust, man. And these Teferis were just awful entire game. Alright, that was sick.